Is that going to be like the first play on your highlight reel for your career so far?
Probably not. Probably one from DC last year. Okay. Yeah, I got to put that one first. Freshman.
Can you walk us through the touchdown catch against Louisville?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I was going to get it. Just the play before, we had a big run, and then all the momentum was just going. So I knew something big was going to happen.
Talk about you had the toe tap to get that touchdown. How much do you guys practice that? That right there.
It's like an everyday thing. Just receivers. We were, getting 1 foot in bounds. We call it kick and drag, and then that was just like a little Tony toe tap at the end. So,
how much what goes into doing that? What do you have to focus on to be able to A, catch the ball, and B, make sure you get your foot down.
First thing first, you just got to catch the ball. Whether you get your foot down or not, you just catch it. And then after that, make sure you get toe down. And if it's inbounds, it's inbounds. If it's not, it is what it is. See another day.
What was it like to see Tate come off the bench, struggle, and then figure it out? Like as a teammate and someone who's seen him work through this process, how cool was that?
That was big. Tate, he got thrown in the game like crazy. Like everything was already swinging. So I knew it was going to take him a little second just to slow everything down, get his mind going. Once he got right, he was right.
Last year to this year, just the difference in the wide receiver room, how many different guys can kind of be that guy, take over a game, like Johnny did this week, like Pokey did against LSU. Just what's it been like to be a part of that growth?
It's crazy. We got so many weapons in our receiver room right now. I like any of our guys to just have a breakout game at any time. It really doesn't. We don't know. We just go play. And whoever show up, they just go crazy.
Coach Atkins praised you and the other returning receivers for helping the new guys learn things during the summer and the spring. Is that something that they had to tell you guys to do, or is that something you guys just did?
Yeah, that's something like, Coach Atkins, he emphasizes it though, but as a teammate, when you got a new guy, you want him to be the best he can just for everybody. So I feel like that's just going to help everybody in general if you just help your teammate.
I know, I'm sure you all feed off each other with catches, but do you feed off each other with really physical blocks too? It seems like y'all are building a highlight reel of really good blocks from wide receivers so far this year.
Yeah, most definitely. We may not get the ball, but you see a teammate just go kill somebody on the perimeter, you hype too. That's just like a catch, for real.
Who was the best in the wide receiver group of that, going out there and blocking?
I have to say right now, just off the film, Johnny, for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever seen older clips of Coach Dugan's blocking specifically?
Oh, blocking?
Yeah.
Not really. I just see his catches and stuff.
When obviously there's adjustment for different quarterbacks, but how was the ball from Tate different than the ball from Jordan? Is there a difference?
Nah, not really. Just a throw.
What kind of things were you guys able to do during the summer? I know that they started letting coaches do more during the summer now, and how important was that time in terms of just getting passing game going?
Yeah, I feel like this summer was a big summer for us, just to get timing and spacing down with the QBs and getting everything clicking right, just with all the receivers, all the quarterbacks, make sure everything looked good before we got here.
You might not be able to see it in real time, but when you kind of watch the film and see Tate willing to kind of take that extra second, take the hit, get clobbered, but it means, getting off the perfect pass, the perfect timing. What is that kind of, as a receiver, how do you process that? Does it kind of fire you up to see that he's willing to take that hit?
Yeah, most definitely. Your quarterback willing to take a hit because he trusts you going to catch that ball when you throw it. He might take a shot, but as long as he get that ball out, get it right to you, he's giving that trust to you to make that catch.
And what does it speak to? Is it just toughness, fearlessness? How would you quantify that?
Yeah, toughness, fearlessness, courage, just to stay in that pocket because them boys coming, for real.
What kind of confidence did Tate's performance give you guys, wide receiver group, offense team even, going forward? Like if it's whether it's him, whether it's Jordan next week or at any point in the season, what kind of confidence do you have in your quarterback room?
Yeah, we got them confidence in Tate. Just before him going in, Tate threw me my first touchdown here. So, I always believe in Tate and what he could do.
Did you guys encourage him at all after the Duquesne game where throws a pick, and then also in the Louisville game where he throws a pick? Do you say anything to him, or do you need to say anything? Like, what's kind of the reaction?
I feel like Tate, he already knows what's up. He knows we all love him and stuff like that, and encouragement, that's gonna come after anything, good and the bad. So Duquesne, that was just a situation where it just happened. That's football. And Louisville too.
Couple more.
When you do have injuries, though, it opens up possible opportunities for younger guys. Like, just what do you think the way guys stepped up in that game? Do you think that kind of encourages other guys to know that their time could be right around?
Yeah, right around the corner. They say that with anything, like everybody wants to get to the league, and some of the biggest names right now in the league come from a starter that got injured in front of them. So they just had to make that step up. They just stayed in and made every opportunity count.